Following our comprehensive victory announced last week in the High Court of Australia, we are pleased to today release the biggest prize money increases in the history of New South Wales. These increases are aimed at returning a broad spectrum of our participants to viability. So let's start with the country. Country prize money will increase by 50% from $10,000 to $15,000 per race. Metropolitan Saturday race meetings will increase by 21% from $70,000 to $85,000 a race. Metropolitan midweeks will increase from $27,000 to $35,000 per race. No need to keep notes here, we'll be handing you out a press release, guys. Provincial race meeting increases by between 42 and 46% from $16,000 to $22,000 per race. Country Sky 2 race meetings will increase by 60% to $8,000 per race. Country non-tab race meetings will increase by 71% to $6,000 per race. Licensed stable hands for the first time will receive a 1.5% of total prize money, and prize money will now be paid to 10th place. These initiatives are meant to spread the benefits as widely as we can across the industry and participants, the various groups. Now, what isn't in this paper is the fact that it costs $22,000 on average to train a horse in the country. It costs $27,000 to train a horse in the provincials, and it costs $44,000 to train a horse in the metropolitan area. And so we've looked at some sort of relativity between prize money and training costs. We know that horses migrate from the city to the provincials and from the provincials to the city, but hitherto country trained horses were very, very poorly left out of the equation. At $10,000 previously, and therefore only $6,000 for first prize, it would have taken 4 wins in the country for an owner to break even on his training costs, forgetting, of course, in these calculations the cost of acquisition of a horse or breeding a horse. That compared with 1 metropolitan win to break square in the city. We felt that that adjustment had to be made to spread the wealth across the state. The country plays a very important role as a nursery of racing in the state of New South Wales, and people that have horses trained in the city often send them to the country if they're not quite good enough to be competitive at city level. So we feel that with this announcement today, we've given the city a boost. And it's important that our aspirational races, those that are held in the city, and the most competitive ones, continue to keep pace with the best jurisdictions in the world. We think we're right up there at 85,000 with the best there is worldwide at the moment. We regard this as sort of stage 1. We think there is room for additional improvements in this as certain other initiatives come into play over the next 12 to 18 months. But it was important to, if you like, make ownership sustainable right across the state. And this was